Hi guys, this is the Bold and the Beautiful review. Hello. Well, before we get into the review, I wanted to do a little bit of a soap news. I almost called it soap emergency. It's a soap emergency. Yeah, I stumbled upon something and I wanted to talk about it. This is from an article. Soap Central did that. So okay, if you want to find it, read it for yourself, go to soapcentral.com. Okay, so let's get into it. They've been talking about, actually the article is about how come we have not seen the Avons and Caroline and apparently what's his name, Bell, Mr. Bell. He explained it, okay, and he said, you know what, well, actually that's what Soap Central said. In recent weeks, because I'm gonna read it, it's easier. In recent weeks, fans have been dismayed to learn that Linsey Godfrey, Caroline Spencer, was reportedly dropped to recurring status with the 30-year-old soap, and the Avon family has seemingly taken a back seat on the canvas. So what gives? Seemingly? No, they've been taking a back seat, okay? B&B's head writer and executive producer Bradley Bell hinted to Soap Opera Digest that taking Caroline out of the spotlight was less about making room for the Spector family and more about lessening Thomas's person fode baby daddy status. However, he teases that fans haven't seen the last of Caroline, who will definitely be back at some point due to the bond she shares with Ridge's son. Okay, first of all, they did not mention the Avons. So are they gonna get their own storyline, or they're just gonna be stuck talking about, Steffi, the family, they're not gonna do anything? Okay, because they're not mentioned at the end of this. Also, I don't buy this baby daddy thing that, some people said that, Caroline was dropped because of the fact that she had a baby with Thomas, and it would just, that would mess up with the mood, because Sally is about to get with Thomas, and to me it's BS. What I think happened is Sally Spectra, Grandma Spectra, Coco Spectra, Sal, Darlita, and whoever else oh wait, I forgot what's his name, CJ. That's 6 people. Those 6 people had to get paid. You gotta pay them. Are they getting paid with, food and beverage? I don't think so, okay? And about Sally, I think she was on another soap before she got to B&B. So I'm thinking if she left the soap that she was on to come on B&B, that means they had to offer her something, okay? But I'm not too sure if she was from another soap, but I think I've heard that she was doing something prior to this, and the B&B tried to snatch her away. Well, they snatched her away. So if that's true, well, this woman is getting paid, okay? Good money. And the grandma, okay? I don't know what she's done. I have not Googled her. I'm sorry if you know her, and I'm sorry if I should know her, but I don't know her. But what I do know is that she's older, which means she's been in this business for years, okay? She paid her dues. She's not gonna be accepting like chicken wings for payment, no. So she's getting paid too. CJ, to come back, he's getting paid too. Darlita, Saul, I don't know who they are, but I'm sorry, they hired like 6 people. And oh, I forgot RJ, and I'm counting RJ because he came on the show this August, okay? That was when Ivy we were not too sure if Ivy was coming back, or we just learned that Ivy was coming back. So they had to like negotiate a few things here. People need to get paid. So to me, this is not about the storyline, the fact that Caroline has a baby, because you can't hire 6 people and keep everybody from the old cast or make the old cast work like they used to if you're gonna have all these people, all these new people like on the show. It's not possible, in my opinion. And they're going to Australia, so you need to pay those actors to go to Australia, okay? You need to pay their tickets, and you're gonna need to pay the crew. I don't know if they probably didn't take the whole crew with them, so I'm guessing they hired some people in Australia. I mean, because I like, come on. Yeah. And then they talked about how Caroline had a bond with Ridge's son, so that's why she could possibly come back. I was like, excuse me, have you forgotten who Caroline is? She's Caroline Spencer. She's a part of 2 important families, so I don't understand. She's the niece of Bill Spencer. She could work something out. Like, I mean, you could work something out with her. Like, she can be part of a business drama, okay? Like trying to get things from Bill, or you know, the company from Bill, help her mother do some, you know, scheming. I mean, she's Caroline Spencer. And also, she had a relationship with Ridge. She had a relationship with Rick. She had a relationship with Thomas. So that's 3 men. I don't understand. And for the baby situation, let's be real. Okay, that means, I mean, if you got a baby, then that means, ooh, we can't do much with you anymore. Like, don't have a baby because we don't know what to do. I think the baby could have helped the storyline. We could have a love triangle between Sally and Caroline. Fishy. Another thing I want to talk about is the nominations, okay, for the Emmys. Lord. Okay, so the only thing I don't agree with is, I don't know how come they nominated, I forgot his name, but Liam Spencer. I was just like, I can't remember a scene that I was like, ooh, I don't remember. But that does not mean that he's not a good actor. But I just, like, for him to win an award, though. And then they had, as a, I forgot, outstanding young actor, I believe that's the category. They had what's it, RJ, okay? And I was just like, I don't understand. He just came in and he barely did anything. I did not see range, okay? He did not have a storyline, okay? He's starting to have a storyline, but nothing. So I don't understand how come he was nominated to win an award. I would have rather seen Zendaya. Between Zendaya and RJ, I think that Zendaya should be there. Because we've seen a lot from Zendaya. Even though I don't think he should win. I don't think he should be nominated, to be quite honest. But between RJ and Zendaya, I think Zendaya, like, come on now. Let's be real. Also, for... I forgot. I'm surprised that Steffi was not nominated. She did good. I'm surprised that Quinn was not nominated. Like, they were great. They were great. I have nothing against Heather Tom, but I think that those, like, Quinn, she did so good. I don't understand. Another person that I feel like should have been nominated but was not nominated was Papa Avod. I was just like, what happened? Like, he had so many scenes. Well, not many scenes, because technically we have not seen so much of him. But when he's there, he gives us, ooh, okay? Like, I feel it. And the other person that I know that's weird, but another person that I felt like I don't understand how come she's nominated is Vivian. Ooh, Mama Avant. I mean, there's the one scene that I can understand, maybe there, you know, they felt like she was amazing, but I don't think that was enough for an award though. So I was a bit confused. Like, was it because since we did not nominate Papa Avant, we're gonna nominate Vivian? Like, what? Like, I didn't get that. Like, what's going on? Anyways, but on the young, how I forgot, but that category with the young actresses, I feel like Faith Newman should win. Okay, like, I forgot, I think her name is Aileen. I don't know her name, but this little girl, she's from The Young and the Restless. She is really good. She needs to win. I want her to win. Okay, that little girl, she gives us something. Okay, she does. Like, I remember that scene that I watched. I'm so mad that I didn't get to see that episode, but she said to her parents, I want a divorce. I said, you know, I think all the actors are good actors. I just feel like sometimes they're not giving the material to shine, so it's hard for me to be like, well, they deserve to be nominated, you know, when didn't I just don't feel. Anyways, let's not get into that, but that was the video. Okay guys, so rate, comment, and subscribe. Like me on Facebook, it's Soiree on Rose everywhere. Okay, on Twitter it's Soiree on Rose, on Facebook it's Soiree on Rose, the website is soireeonrose.com. Bye guys.